Sorry.
Hello, hi. What, this Trena, did you go to sleep?
No, I was listening to music. I missed the call. I don't think I missed the call. Sorry. How are you doing?
Okay. I'm fine, and you?
I'm well, thank you. Are you ready to do the interview?
Yeah.
Okay, I have my questions here. Um, I asked some of the other the other administrators in the group as well if they had any questions as well, if you don't mind. Um,
Okay.
all right. So the first question, when were you born?
August 28th, 1974.
Okay. Um, can you tell us about the moment you met Lisa?
Well, I met Lisa in 95, 90, like the end of 94, early 95. Um, we met inside the Virgin Center
Mhm.
when she um had to go and do her time for burning down Andre's house.
Mhm.
The Virgin Center is a work release program, and they sent us there instead of us being locked up in jail. They sent us from jail to there, and you work. You get out like 4 months on good behavior. So we were roommates.
Okay. Then how did you both become good friends?
Well, it was six of us in a room, and Lisa got there a week before I did. I got there like January 6th, so she got there the following week, probably in December. And they were at work, and when you first go into the center, the new people be on restriction for a week, so which means I couldn't come out the room unless it was to shower or to eat.
Mhm.
And everybody was at work when I went, um, but they told me that she was in the room with me, the COs or whatever. So
Okay.
everybody, when they got off work, everybody came in, dropped their stuff out, and went back to the day room. When Lisa came in, she stayed inside of the room with me, and she was just sitting there and looking at her magazine. She had some books, and she was looking at them. So I was just sitting there looking at her. She told me, hey, or whatever, and and she looked up and asked me did I want a book, and I was like, no, thank you. And so she
Mhm.
sat there for a while looking at her book. So I said, well, you know, can I ask you some questions? And she was like, yes. So she like asked me my name. I told her my name, and then I asked her what would she like for me to call her.
Mhm.
Maybe you want me to call you left eye, Lisa. And she's like, well, I guess you call me Lisa because you call me left eye, I might get in trouble. So I was like, okay. So um, I was up on the alias name then, so I told her my real name. So
Mhm.
I just asked her like a thousand questions, and she sat there and she answered every last one of
Were there
them. And
were there questions about like her and TLC, or were it just about her and the fire situation?
no, I really didn't ask about the fire. I just told her I just thought she was dope for doing that. That's something that I would have done. And she laughed, and I was like, I was like the street, like the living in the street. So, but now just basically questions about her, what she liked, um, like what she was from, just different stuff. She had prior to her being arrested, maybe earlier that year, um, she had did a video over in my hood, and I actually seen her over there, and we were throwing rocks at them. And I asked her, did she remember that? And she was like, yeah. I was like, she was like, yeah, the bad shit. I said, that was us. We was throwing rocks at y'all on the basketball court.
Wait,
So,
which
just, huh?
which music video was this?
It was illegal video. Just
Oh,
illegal.
okay.
Yeah. So, um, she's like, yeah, they was throwing. I was like, yeah, that was me. I told them to throw the rocks at you, at y'all up there.
What?
So,
Why not the
we were just
rock?
talking about. I mean, because they wasn't from the hood.
Oh, it wasn't from the hood, so y'all would just. Okay.
Yeah, we were throwing rocks. So, mean, we weren't throwing rocks like we were just throwing rocks just to get their attention and stuff like rocks. Like
Okay.
you know how somebody's working, you throw rocks at them and stuff.
Mhm.
So we talked about that, laughed at that. So just general questions and stuff, and just got basically to know each other. So every single day for a whole week, she would go to work, she'll come back and sit in the room with me. Go to work, come back. So we just got a chance to know each other and stuff. So when I came out of the out of restrictions, we just became cool. We spent all our time together. It was just like an everyday thing. Yeah.
All
So
right.
that was that.
No, I remember her saying that Andre would come by every now and then. Like, did you meet him there, or did you meet him after y'all both were out of there?
No, after we got out of there, I mean, I seen him there, but I mean, I really wasn't starstruck like that, so
Mhm.
it didn't phase me either way of seeing him. So
Mhm.
I really didn't meet him until like I got out.
Okay. Um. Now I know a lot of his fans, all them TLC fans and TLC Army, um actually hate Dre. A lot of us do, which is sad in some cases. Um, a lot. It is sad, but I understand that you have a different perspective, and you're not the only one. Can you paint a picture through this interview, like how, um, like everything, like what we don't see about him, like what is it about him that we don't see that makes him?
Well, although I understand everybody doesn't like him, and it's only because of the way the media portrayed and painted him.
Mhm.
And although what happened in those situations, but Andre he was a great guy, and I speak that because of personal reasons.
Mhm.
People don't know when TLC was bankrupt, Andre carried us. You know what I'm saying? Like he carried
Mhm.
Lisa, everybody
Mhm.
that was around Lisa, he carried. Like he fronted the money and made sure she was straight and bought
Mhm.
her cars and if her mama needed something, cut the check. If her sister or brother needed something, cut the check. He did that.
Mhm.
You know, I remember when we went to New York and go demand their money and all that stuff.
Mhm.
He footed the bill. He paid us. He paid the hotel for all of us, for me, Tion, Lisa, all of us. Like he paid. He the one who fronted that trip. So um,
Okay.
he loved Lisa. Lisa loved him, and it was just like a normal relationship. Like people fight in relationships. It's just that they were famous, and it got blown out of proportion to you in a relationship and you bat out somebody's car windows. Same thing. Only difference
Mhm.
is if she batted out the windows, she's left eye. Or he's Andre.
Mhm.
Um, he didn't want her to pay him back for the house, but that was part of the legal process. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
people like, well, he shouldn't have took the money. It wasn't him that took the money. You know, he was like, I don't want her to pay the money back, but insurance, they want their money back.
Yeah.
So yeah, he wasn't a bad guy. He wasn't a bad guy. He did a lot of things. He did a lot of things.
Mhm.
It weighed itself out.
But he was human like everybody else. And my small thing is I know out of all this, there's a reason why she kept coming back to him, and I'm like, it's not just because he wanted her back after all that mess. It's because there's love there, and it's
Yeah.
deep. Like to keep hearing all the time that I keep thinking that after the fire situation that they broke up and it was never back together. But as I kept reading stuff and I kept hearing things from everybody, I'm like, wow, she never shook him.
No, and they didn't break up. Like he would come to the diversion center and see her. He would be on the phone with her when she went on
Mhm.
her weekend visits. That's what she went to him.
And
So
I read in the interview he did that she at one point would sneak out and sneak out and come see him.
yeah. So that's just what it is. I mean, you just gotta think about it. Their love was so strong that he remarried, and the wife's name is Lisa Lopez. How eerie is that?
That is weird.
Her
That is very
her name
weird.
her name is spelled with a Z, but her name is Lisa Lopez. Like that is
Yeah.
weird. And she from it looked like she's from Hispanic descent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because of the Z. The Z is
So
Hispanic.
yeah. So yeah,
What do you think of that? That's really weird. I don't know what to think of that. It's like was Lisa like practice for her, or was she like I don't know. Is it supposed to be another way of him having a desperate attempt to be with Lisa again? I don't know, but I know the man. As far as I know, Lisa loved him, and it, he. I don't know. I don't know him personally, so I can't really put a finger on it.
I just know they loved each other. I mean, he won the Super Bowl and gave her the ring. Like
Mhm. I saw that
he wore
picture.
the ring around her neck. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. They love each other, and I mean, I understand everybody hate for him. I just, I look at it different. It was a relationship. People go
Mhm.
through bad stuff. The
Mhm.
fire was nobody's fault. The fire was the people who installed that cheap ass stuff inside that bathtub. That's who fault it was. Because
Mm.
had they not cut corners, then the house would have never went up in flames because he had already burnt the tub up before.
So
So
even though he replaced it with fiberglass, the fact that they didn't put it in, install it properly, is what helped cause the fire.
yeah, see the tub. It was a marble tub at first.
Mhm.
That's made of stone, like So
Mhm.
when she burned it the first time, it damaged it, but it didn't like you know melt it down. So they thinking when the people came in and redid it that they put the same material in it, and they didn't. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
you know you trusting other people with your stuff, so she go in there and do the same thing she did the first time, and shit, the fire just kept getting bigger and bigger, and she couldn't stop it. So that was a mistake. I think
Mhm.
all of it just was a mistake. Like it was
Mhm.
just blown out of proportion.
Yeah, I'm glad that they were able to reconcile after all that too. Like they got past it, but sad to say the media wouldn't stop asking her about it, even it's going on 10 years later. It was
Yeah.
it's annoying. On my end, it's really annoying. But who is it now? I remember hearing how you and Lisa were like the biggest pranksters as well, and that you were right up there with her doing pranks and stuff like that. Do you have like a favorite prank? Most memorable prank?
Well, well, the one thing we used to do was when we used to go out of town, we used to knock on hotel room doors and run. Like we'd go knock on somebody's door on the floor, boom, 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 hit them real, real hard, and just take off running.
Oh God.
Like, oh, and this one time, the biggest one we did was this one time they wanted to do a home invasion on the house,
Oh
but
gosh, I heard of this.
we was we was down in the basement, but they had to get my attention because I always have heat on me, and I'm down there with Black Natina.
Mhm.
You guys don't know Adonis, but Adonis wrote that song for Monica. What's the name of that song? Still Standing. The guy that wrote that song
Uh
when
huh.
she did that Monica show,
Uh-huh.
the guy who wrote that song, his name is Adonis. He used to be in a group. And they were good friends with Black, and they used to be over to the house with us. So they were inside the house. It was like a whole bunch of young children, like they were younger than us. So they were in the house, Silhouette, Black,
What,
Adonis, them, and we
was
were down in
Monica
the
there?
basement. No, Monica wasn't there.
Okay.
And
Okay.
we were just chilling. So Lisa was out with some more of our homeboys. She was out with Genesee Qua, a couple of them. This guy named Isaac, he was an artist. The guy named V Man, he was an artist. They used to draw and stuff. So I heard somebody upstairs, so I went upstairs to see. So oh no, they came around the back, and I happened to look out the window, and they told me to come up the steps. So when I go up the steps, they were like, we couldn't say a point, but we had to get your attention because we didn't want you to hurt us like that. So I was like, okay, cool. So they told me what they wanted to do. So somebody saw it. I went back downstairs and I blended back in with everybody. And it was like, hey, we hear something upstairs. So I was like, I was downstairs. I'm like, oh, don't do this and this and see what's going on. So I tiptoed up there. I'm like, everybody just stay downstairs. So when I go up the steps, I'm gonna shut the door behind me. So I go upstairs and I shut the door behind me. And when I shut the door behind me, I'm like, everybody started stomping, and I'm just gonna start hollering. So they were stomping on the ground, blue, 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 and you get hurt. You say, they're got me. And then seeing them thinking that I'm tied up and beat up upstairs, all them rushed downstairs and they got masks and stuff on. And they were like, get out on the floor. Get out on the floor. And they had them all down on the floor, lined up, and they tied them up and everything.
Oh, my God.
They made one of the boys pull his shirt off and his pants off. It was just hilarious.
Wow.
Hilarious.
Wow.
That was one of the biggest pranks we did. That was fun. That was fun.
How did they find out it was you? Like, what did y'all do?
Oh, 'cause I came down the steps and then me and Lisa came around the corner 'cause Lisa couldn't do it 'cause she was little, and they would have known it was her. So me and her came around the corner and they just bust out and started laughing. They were crying at first and they just started laughing.
Oh, damn! I would be burned. I would be burned. I'd be burned. Oh, I was so mad.
Yeah.
But did you ever prank Egypt?
No, we didn't. No, never pranked Egypt. No.
Damn.
I never really got a chance to meet Egypt or spend time with them.
Oh, okay. What was it now? I remember hearing this before, and I wasn't sure if this is real. Now I remember hearing that Lisa was overwhelmed with the whole media not representing her because of the whole fire situation back in '95 or '96. What was it? And then she held up or pretended to held up a radio station, vocalizing her side of it all, and then she started playing unreleased TLC music from the Crazy Sexy Cool album. Like, is that true?
No, that's not true.
Okay, thank you. So I wasn't sure about that. It's been sitting around, and I'm like, okay, no one's talked about this. It's been brought up. That's it.
That's not true.
Can you tell us the day you met T-Lies and Children?
Okay. April the 25th, I think, T.R.'s birthday, April 25th or 26th.
26.
Okay, April 26th, I was with Lisa, and she was like, we're going to go to a party. And it's the first day I met Tangy, too.
Okay.
We had just got out of the Diversion Center, and she was like, she called me up and she was like, I'm going to come get you, we're going to hang out, and we're going to go to Tion's party. So I was like, okay, cool. She was like, and Tangy's going to be there. She's always telling me that she wanted me to meet her cousin, and because I reminded her so much of her, like when we would just get along. So we would talk about her in the Virgin Center, but I had never met her yet.
Mm-hmm.
So we go to the party or whatever, and that's where I met Tion.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Tangy, we sitting there, we talking or whatever, and so when Tion walked in, it was like, y'all know each other? We were like, nah. But then, like, it was just the chemistry. Like, we was talking like we knew each other, like, for, like, ages and stuff.
Wow.
So, we were like, nah. And they were like, we didn't know that. We think y'all knew each other. So, we were like, oh, so you and Tangy done met. Tangy, this Trena, this is what I was telling you about. This my friend I met in the Virgin Center. And Trena, this Tangy, this my cousin I was telling you about. So,
wow.
So we just jumped off. Yeah, and Chili, she really didn't do parties like that, but she came through or whatever. So we sat there, we chopped it up for a little while, and that was that. But then after being around them, it just became like the everyday, little thing,
Now I knew that at one point. Now Lisa and Tion was hanging around a lot. Did y'all ever prank with all three of y'all together? Did they ever prank somebody, just the three of y'all?
No, we didn't. Besides running in the hotel room, banging on the door. That's what little stuff we used to do together.
Oh, Tion would do it with that too, sometimes.
Mhm.
Okay. Yes. I can't imagine being Michael Jackson and y'all knock at the door and they were like, "What the hell?" And it's y'all.
Yeah, it's us running.
Hey, what was it now? I understand that Lisa was going to adopt her daughter Snow. Like, was that something she was going to do, or I know you told me the answer before, but like some of the things I want to ask you is stuff you brought up in the group, but I want to make this like put it in the interview.
Okay, well, no, she was never going to adopt her. That
Mhm.
was just something that we told the media. She came
Mhm.
up with the idea, and I told her, okay, that was fine. Um, Snow did spend a lot of time with her.
Mhm.
She was her godmom, so she spent a lot of time with her. She went out of town with her and all that stuff.
Mhm.
But she never was going to adopt her. That was just something she wanted to say, and I told her, okay.
Okay. Um, how is Snow? How's she doing? I heard she graduated from college.
Yeah, she's doing fine. I don't know where she at now. She's out somewhere.
Okay. Um, what was that? But I'm surprised that no one caught on to the fact that she's just going to adopt her and she never did it. Kind of surprised me when I go down the timeline. Did you ever meet her?
No, not really. Because when she right after like kind of like really when she said it, then she passed. When she came up with when she came up with it, because everybody wondered who the little girl was with her all the time.
Hmm.
Not knowing that I was always with Lisa, they just never knew it was my child.
Oh wow. Did you meet the other child that she was gonna adopt, Jamal?
Jamal was in illegal.
Yeah, oh yeah, you met him.
Yeah, he used to live with us at one point in time.
Um, okay. I remember you said that you rap, and that you said you did that song with Lisa. Now, since some fans don't have a clear understanding on what it's about, can you tell me tell us what it's about?
I can't talk about that song. Her sister asked me not to talk about it.
Okay. Is Trena your rap name as well?
Yes.
Okay. What did you think of the whole Nina persona and her being at the row?
I never really just really thought about it. I mean, I was just really on board with whatever Lisa decided to do. I was always on board with it.
Okay. Um. Hmm. I'm just. Have you been to Honduras before? Like, do you remember your first
Yes,
time
I
going?
have. We went in '99. That was all of our first time going. So I went on the very first trip. We stayed over there maybe a month, and she ended up buying land over there. That was somewhere we were going to go and live. So
Like,
it was beautiful.
like, did you like, do you remember like your first day there? Do you remember like what happened?
Um, so we went over there and we went to the compound, met Dr. Sadie. That's where we lived. He detoxed us like we didn't eat meat. Everything was straight natural, like everything is grown over there. He used to give you the nutrients and I couldn't understand that taste. You could drink it, I couldn't. I had to have mine in pills. Um, yeah, like everything we like hiked up the waterfall and all that stuff. So
Hmm. Okay. I remember you have it. You said that you were part of Left Eye Productions, correct?
correct.
What was your role there?
I was Lisa's assistant.
Okay. Um. Now, someone said that the company went from Left Eye Productions to U&I Studios. Is that true, or it's two totally different things?
Those are two totally different things.
Thank you. Now, what about Eyesight Entertainment?
Just different. Those are different names that she had.
Okay. 'Cause I seen
Different
them.
names she had with her account.
Okay. 'Cause I just seen them thrown around, but I didn't understand like the differences between this, that, and the third. So I thought I asked. Um. Um. Did you do any other songs with Lisa or any other artists?
No, I did that one song with Lisa, and I did two songs with Tangy. That was it.
Okay, like, were you gonna pursue a career as a rapper as well, or?
No, I just did it for fun. I know that's a talent that I have, and I just do it. I do it for fun.
Okay. Um, what were your thoughts on the album Supernova when it came out? Do you have a favorite song?
Um, I like I believe in me. It took some time to see.
All I really need is
Whatever
me.
that is me. I like that song. Um, I like the whole album. I like Jenny. Of course, I like Block Party because my daughter is on it.
Isn't Snow on I
Um,
Believe in Me too?
no, now that's
Oh,
Lisa.
okay, okay.
And I like the one. I like the one with Black. Um,
Head to the Sky.
oh, they singing. Yes, I love that. That's my favorite right there.
Okay.
But I love the whole album. I love the original album before they remixed it. Like
Yeah.
I like the one with Andre with the Untouchables. I like
Mhm.
yeah, I love that.
Now, did you hear fantasy1.com? Did you hear her while hear the music while she was making it before she changed it?
The what? Say that again.
When she first started working on her album, I remember it was like 96 and 97, and she called it fantasy.com. Like, do you remember this? Is the sound different from Supernova?
No, actually, she didn't call her album Fantasy.com. That was going to be the next TLC album before. But they changed it to Fanmail.
Okay. But I remember she started working on her solo album before. Um, like at the same time they were working on Fan Mail. Like, is the music that she was making then different than the music she started remaking after Fan Mail came out?
No, not that I know of. Not that I know of.
Okay. Um, hmm. Now I remember you saying that Jenny and Not Tonight, Ladies Night, the verse on that song is about you. Is correct?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a song Lisa did that you wish the public could hear besides the other songs?
No, not that I know. I wouldn't even know that Jenny was about me until Snow told me. One day we was listening to the album. She was younger then.
Mhm.
Um, and we was listening to it, and I was listening to the lyrics to the song, and she was just describing the hairdos of like all the homegirls or whatever. And Snow looked at me and she was like, "Mama, I know you like that song. Do you know who she was talking about on that song?" And I said, "No." She said she was talking about you. And I said, "Well, how do you know she was talking about me?" She said, "Because she told me." She said when she made the song, she put me in the studio with her, and she was like, "This song right here is for your mom." No, she said I asked Lisa. She said I asked Lisa who was Jenny, and she said, and she turned around and looked at me and said, "Jenny is your mom." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Okay." So I went back and listened to it. I was like, "Oh, wow, it is." Because I remember one time we was coming from Cleveland and we got pulled over in the car, and I had a gun in the car. And
Oh.
we had rolled, like, she had rolled a whole bunch of blunts, and that's before blunts was popular. And
Mhm.
so, but she didn't roll the blunt. What she did was we had Black and Miles. So she split the Black and Miles down half, and she put the weed inside the Black and Miles and rolled them up. She was very crafty and put the tip back on it.
Mhm.
So when she put the tip back on, and the police pulled us over, the police was two white officers. They was just being really, really nasty, and they was like they seen the blunt, they seen the Black and Miles gut in the car, but they couldn't find the weed
Mhm.
because she stuck the Black and Miles back in the box. So one officer was like, "Well, it's nothing but some cigar paper," and then the other one was like, "That's what they call blunt. That's what they smoke now. So it's got to be weed here." So they pulling everything out from the car. So I'm standing in the
Damn.
back of the car like, "Oh Lord." I was like, "Oh Lord, at least I'm going to jail. I'm going to take this charge. I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. Just take care of my baby." And she's like, "You know I got you, but you ain't going nowhere, girl." So in that song, she said that we get pulled over by the police. She just
Mhm.
put her own twist to it. So when I started listening to her song, I'm like, damn it, she is talking about me. So I just kept
Wow.
thinking like, oh Lord, I'm going to jail. I'm going to take this charge. I'm going to jail. And she's like, you're not going to jail. So
All right. And you did, and that's good. All right.
yeah, that was very good.
Yes. Now, okay, so what is your favorite TLC song?
Favorite TLC song? Okay, my favorite TLC song is Kickler Gang. That's on Crazy Sexy Cool. Um, Let's Take Our Time. That's Chili's first solo when
Mhm.
Crazy Sexy Cool. Um, of course, Waterfalls and Red Light Special. Then from Fanville, yeah, from Fanville, because I go to those two. So you know, like the what about your friend? That was jamming, but that put them on the map. So I'm gonna do the rest of them. Fanville was um my life, no scrubs,
Mhm.
and the reason I say no scrubs is because when Lisa first played the album for us, she was like, "When they come downstairs, I'm gonna play this album for you. Listen to the album." So I'm listening to the album, and I told her because No Scrubs had it didn't have the rap on it at first. So
Mhm.
I'm listening to it, and she would always let me listen to the music because she said I had a good ear for music.
Mhm.
So I'm sitting, I'm listening to it, and I was like, okay, I said that's gonna be your first single right there. And she was like, huh? I said, yeah, that No Scrubs. I said that's gonna be your first single, but I need you to go back and put a rapper on it. And she said, well, what you want me to say? I said, I want you to talk about scrubs, the guys that don't have a car and stuff. And she was like, "Oh, okay." I said, right here is where you put your rap at." And then she came back in the house and she's like, "Renee, listen to it." And yeah, that was one of the dopest raps ever.
Yes, a lot of people
And
get praised, and
yeah,
I thank you so much for encouraging her to do that because that's man, man, that verse is monster, monster.
yes, yeah. And my life, I love my life. So, and then I like Girl Talk. I love her rap on Girl Talk.
Yes. Now, what did you think of the whole 3D album? Like, what do you think about that?
I don't think anything of it. I never listened to it. I just listened to Girl Talk. That was it.
Okay. Um,
I have never listened to the song ever. I mean the rest of the album. I couldn't.
I understand. Um, Now, what did you think of the Tupac and Lisa relationship? What are your thoughts on all that? Do you have any memories?
They love each other too. Okay, let me tell you. I'm gonna break this down to you.
Mhm.
Lisa and Andre, they love each other. They were in love. They love each other. Tupac and Lisa, they were soulmates. And I'm gonna tell you why. Not only were they the same sign, but whenever we whenever Andre moved into a new house, Lisa would go buy furniture for that house, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Now, when we went to LA that time and we spent like a month up there, we walked into Tupac's apartment, to his penthouse. Why he had the exact same furniture that Lisa had purchased for Andre? The exact same fucking furniture. It was
Wow.
it was scary. They thought alike. They completed each other's sentences. Like it was just like they were
Wow.
meant to be together, but Andre had her heart. Tupac had her soul. Andre had her heart. But her and
Wow.
Tupac never slept together.
Mhm.
They never had sex or anything.
Mm. Well, um, that really puts it in perspective. Because I remember Lisa talking about she would go to his house and the seasonings in the cabinet, like down to everything. Like I don't know I didn't gravitate that far into the situation, but that does makes a lot of sense. That does make a
Yeah,
lot of
like
sense.
that was they were so much in tune that one day we was over his house. We was going over his house and she was like, can I even ride here with me? I was like, okay, all right. So we leave the hotel, we go over there, and I'm like, okay, I done been over here. You done made me sleep on his couch for like a week. So I'm not gonna sleep on his couch tonight. I'm gonna go back to the hotel unless you make him take off his shirt. Make him take off his shirt so I can see the thug life in the Nefertiti. She's like, bitch, I'm not gonna make him take off his shirt. I said, you better fucking make him take it. We sitting at the door arguing, going back and forth, right? So she rings the doorbell. When she rings the doorbell, this nigga comes to the door and he has on no shirt.
Oh God.
And I'm just sitting there like, oh my goodness, like, and I looked at her and said, thank you very much.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, that was good. That's good. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I can't imagine all the memories you have with them. Can't, man.
Yeah, see, when you have friends, like when you're connected to friends, real friends, you have like telepathic communication. I swear. Like one time, I could be at home. I swear, because when we used to stay in a townhouse together. We used to have a townhouse, and we out in East Teddy. We lived in the townhouse. So when they moved to the new house, I got my own apartment. So I would go home sometimes. So when I go home, I be sitting there, I be at home with something. When I get out of work, I can go over to Lisa's house and see what she's doing. Now, she'll be sitting in her window when I come down the hill, and she'll be like, bitch, mother, her favorite word was motherfucker. She's like, motherfucker, I was just thinking about you. I said, stop making me drive up here. I was thinking about you too. And she still went out there to give me a hug.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. That's good. That's connection. That's a real connection right there. That's connection. That is connection. I only have like 3 more questions. That's it. Then I'll be done. Okay. I know I had a lot of questions. I'm sorry. Um, will we ever hear any material in the future?
Did I have any material? What?
Will we hear any material by you in the future, like your solo stuff?
No. I only do it for fun. I don't want no parts of the industry.
Okay. Um. Another next question is there anything that you're working on now? Like, is there anything you're working on now?
No, I don't really like. I told you I rap for fun because I can because I'm good at it.
I mean, like anything else, like like what do you do? The fans are curious.
To who?
No, I was just asking, like what, like.
Oh, you just curious? Okay. No, I just move how I move and do what I do. If I'm somewhere and somebody need me, I go and do that. But nothing I'm secretly working on. I have no intentions on working on anything. If something come up, like I said, if I'm moving somewhere or if somebody like Trena, I got something I want you to get on or something, I do it, out of just because I know how to do it. But nothing that I just be like, okay. Lisa taught us a lot, and that's just something I just don't want to get caught up in.
I understand.
I'm a whole different kind of person. Like, I don't want that. Yeah, people get hurt behind messing with me, or I'd be hurt one.
Okay. Well, I just want to say, I think somebody just said something. Do you have a most memorable like moment that you have with Lisa?
All my moments are memorable. I could just remember everything like yesterday. I can remember the last time we hugged, the last conversation we had, to the very first conversation we had. I remember every place she ever took me. A lot of things that I seen was my first time seeing and experiencing with her. I remember when she first took me out to eat to a fancy restaurant. Oh, I can't remember. She had a business meeting to go to.
Mhm.
And I'm sitting with her. I forgot what restaurant we was at. And I'm sitting at that thing, and she gave me a menu. So I'm looking at the menu, and everybody was ordering, and they looked over at me, and I was sitting by her, so I whispered in her ear, "Whatever is chicken, can you please order that for me? You can't go wrong with chicken." She burst out and started laughing.
Oh my God,
And she
chicken
was
is.
like, "Okay," I said.
Mhm.
And so from that point on until I was familiar with, the lifestyle, because it was different from where I came from.
Mhm.
So she would order for me, and I said, whatever has chicken in it, just order that for me until I can, So like when she ordered stuff, I would taste her food, and that's how I acquired different tastes for different things, because I wouldn't order it because I didn't want to waste her money. So I
Oh
would
my
try
God.
it. Like she'll order a whole bunch of stuff and be like, "Trena, try this, try this, try this, try this." So she'd be like, "This is what this is. This is what this is. This is what this is," and that's how I got,
Mhm.
familiar with this stuff. So she taught me a lot. She took me a lot of places. We had a bond that a lot of people don't understand. They won't ever understand. Um, I loved her a lot, and she loved me a lot, and everything was just awesome.
Well,
That was that was my nigga, man.
uh, now I remember that apparently that she would make weed wraps with onion um paper. Like how did she do that?
No, no, no. She would peel an onion. This one time
Mhm.
we was in Cleveland, because nobody knew that story. I think I'm the one that put it out there. We was in Cleveland. We was in Cleveland. Me, Tangy, and Lisa. It was one Christmas, and it was cold outside, snow on the ground, and they didn't have any blunt. Hold up, were we in Cleveland? Or was we at the townhouse? Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember when we. Hold up, I'm getting the picture in my head, and I'm trying to figure out which house we was at.
Okay.
Nope, I think we was at the townhouse. I think we was at the townhouse, and we had a yellow onion. And she said, "I'm gonna roll." She said, "Watch me roll, make this into a blunt." I was like, "All right." She peeled the onion perfectly. She peeled the onion perfectly, stretched it out, put the weed inside the onion, rolled it up, dipped it in honey, and then sealed it. And they smoked it, and it didn't
Wow.
smell like onion or nothing. Like, I don't know how she did it. I just watched her do it, and I was like, "Wow, this." She was creative than a mug. Like, she could just make anything work. Like, she
Damn.
could draw everything. Like, she was creative. She could sew, draw, build stuff, because her mom and her granddad build stuff.
Mhm.
Um, it just, yeah, she could do any and everything. So
Wow.
yeah, we had
Uh.
fun. That was a lot of fun. You know, that song, Nicki Minaj and Drake got, the best. That was the best time. The moments for life. Those are the moments I wish I had for life. What we lived in, that song. Like, if Lisa was here, that would be our song. I wish that I can have these moments for life. Like,
Hey. I love that song.
yeah, that when I hear that song, I think about our era. Like, we had fun. We lived. We did not one day not live. We lived every day, and it was fun.
Man.
It was fun.
Wow.
Like, I remember this one time that,
Mhm.
when they was going through bankruptcy, and, well, I thought it was at work or something. Candy probably was at work. And Lisa rarely drove, so she was in the car. She was driving, and she said, "I was so hungry." She was in the drive-through, and she was like, "I reached in my pocket. She, I was hungry. I pulled over and went to the drive-through. I think she was at McDonald's or something." And that was before she started eating. She was like, "Can I order the combo?" And she said, "I realized I didn't have no fucking money on me." She said, "Boy, do you?" She said, "Y'all should have seen me." She got all the change. We would leave change in the car,
Mhm.
and she said she counted up all the change. She told the girl, "I'm so sorry, and I know you know who I am, but I just got a whole bunch of change." And she counted up all the change and paid for her food, her combo. She was like, "Thank y'all for leaving change in the car."
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And I just want to say this about the restaurant and the chicken. That's so me. One of my friends, they always take me to different restaurants, and I'd be like, okay, I don't know what this is. What is it called? What is this? And it's just like, okay, well, just get something that you think you're going to eat all the time, or. But I'm like, I want to try something different. I want to keep eating the same thing all the time when I come out to a restaurant. No, I'm like, okay, so I tried it. This is chicken, or this is a burger, and I'm like, okay, all right. We would try each other's foods and try different things. That reminds me of that so much, man.
Yeah, yeah, we had a lot of nice times. It's nowhere that I didn't go that when she was there. I was always with her, except the last trip I didn't go with her, and that was that was just God's doing. All the way down to a lot of people don't know that Snow was supposed to be on that trip also, and and I don't think about that this much. She asked me could Snow go with her, and at first I was gonna let her go. So she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna give you the money to get the passport." And I was like, "Okay." So she gave me the money, and this was something I never did. When she gave me the money, I spent the money. And so she asked me, I seen her again. She was like, or I talked to her again. She was like, "You got the passport you made?" I said, "No, he told me to be honest with you, I spent the money." So she's like, "Okay, come get the money again. I'm gonna give it to you. You go get the passport." I was like, "All right." She gave me the money again. I spent the money again. And so she said, "Trena, did you get the passport?" I said, "Look, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. And this time we said face to face. I said, I love you." Like she was like, "Yeah." I said, and I don't know. This I swear this was just God. God does things for a reason.
Mhm.
And I said, I love you, right?" She was like, "Yeah." I said, "It's nothing I wouldn't do for you." She was like, "I know." I said, "But then I said, I'm not going to Honduras." I said, "And I can't have my daughter in a whole other country, and if something happened to y'all, I can't get to you in a timely manner." And she looked at me and she said, "You know what? I understand." I said, "Now, if you were going to New York, Cleveland, Philly," I said, "She done been there 1,000 times with you. I didn't mind. Even California." I said, "I didn't mind." I said, "Because it's not that far to get to you." I said, "But Honduras, that's too far." And I said, she was like, "Okay." And she's like, "Well, come up here and get her stuff." She said, "Get her bike." We left her bike up there because, that's where we spend majority of the summers at. So I said,
Mhm.
"Want me to take this stuff home?" She was like, "Yeah, take it home." She gave me her suitcases and all that stuff. I was like, "Lisa, you sure?" She was like, "Yeah, just go ahead, take it home because, I don't need nobody to say, this not her stuff." So I was like, "All right." I put her bike in my car, gave her a hug, whatever. And that was the last time I seen her. So she
Wow.
walked me out to the car, gave me a hug and all that stuff. But that was just God doing because my baby would have been in that car. So not only would I have lost my best friend, my baby, I would have lost my baby too. Because she wouldn't have been able to take that impact.
I would have lost my mind if that happened with my best friend and my child. I would have lost my mind.
Right.
No.
So that was just God. Yeah, that was God's way of just like, look, no, uh-uh.
Wow.
So,
Well, I want to say thank you, Trinae, for doing this interview with us and being a part of that is right, um, and doing this interview with me. I really appreciate this a lot. Is there anything or things that you like to know for the interview, or that you want to ask me? Because I know I asked you a lot of questions.
um, No, I think you do a good job in that. I think you do a good job in that group. So that's pretty cool. So um, mm, I just sit back and watch and be on point sometimes. And,
I
so
I know
that's
I'm my
cool.
errors. I know I'm my errors. As
Yeah. So
long as somebody
yeah.
corrects me, I'm fine. Like, just let me know. This is not true. This did not happen. That's not what I said. That's not what she said. That's not what he said. Please let me know. Because I hate leaving people misrepresented. That's a pet peeve of mine. I hate when people do it to me, and I definitely hate it when I do it to people. So please do not be shy.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I try not to be shy. I don't be want to step on nobody's toes, but like, okay, that ain't it, or that's not it. But no, I think you do an awesome job. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And that's it. Just let them know she was an amazing person. Like she was a very good friend. Um, very good confidant. Mm-hmm. We shared a lot of things together, so it was just awesome. Yeah, I got stories for days, so it was awesome.
I mean, hey, I mean, if you want to throw one last one for the road, I don't know when I interview you again. I don't know when I interview anybody else again. Um,
I don't know. We just did a lot. We did a lot of stuff together. Like I got stuff that like people just I can't tell. I can't tell it because nobody know about it. Like just me and her know about it. We 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 did a lot of stuff though. Like me and her. Like when she would go out of town, she didn't want nobody else out of town. She would call me. I would get a phone call, Trena, your flight leave at such and such. What time you get off work? It's already paid for. Your aunties have already been paid to keep snow.
hmm
Um, don't bring no clothes. You just come. Like stuff like that.
I would love that. That would be so awesome. That'd be awesome as hell. Oh my gosh.
I know. I know this one time I had got the job at MTI. I was doing the customer service,
Mhm.
and Lisa called me. I got this. I'm gonna tell you this in my story. So I got this beat. She used to use 393. Now, I didn't think about this till after she died, though. I'm gonna just show you how God connects dots and how you're just meant to be friends with people. Okay,
Mhm.
so when I first crossed Lisa path, Lisa was on the basketball court and we were throwing rocks at them, right?
Mhm.
Okay, then we end up being in the jail together, but she was in a different part than I was. I slid about 50 stacks of paper up under the door and asked her to sign them. And she signed each and every one of them, even though we could get in trouble for that, and she slid them back, right?
Mhm.
Okay. When she slid them back, we ended up going to the diversion center. She left a month before me. I mean, a week before me. I left the next week after her. I showed her the papers when I got there. Okay. Now, fast forward back to here. When she paid me 393. That was her code. I need to call her when I seen that code. So I get the 393. She was like, "What you doing?" I was like, I'm on break or something. And she was like, "Well, I need you to quit your job. I want to go to Honduras." I said, "You want me to what?" I said, "I just got this job. I like this job." She was like, "I'm just saying, like I want you to quit the job." She was like, "I'm gonna take care of you. I've always taken care." I said, "But that's not the point. I just want to work." And she was like, "Trena, can you just please quit the job?" So I said, "Okay, you make me sick. I'm gonna go quit the job." So I go to work. The lady got on my nerve anyway, so that was just a excuse of me quitting, right?
Her.
Okay. So one day I'm sitting in the house. I'm sitting in the house and I'm looking at the telephone. No, I asked Lisa, I said, "What does 393 mean when you pay?" Because I never told her to put that in my phone. That's just
Mhm.
something she put in my phone. She said it means EYE on the phone pad. So
Yes.
I'm looking down at the phone page. It does say EYE, right?
Mhm.
Not only does it say EYE, you know when my daughter's birthday is? She was born on March 13th, 1993, 393.
Oh my gosh.
I was like,
Wow.
wow. I was like, wow, I wonder did she ever know that?
This
Like I
is
didn't never notice it until she died. No.
wow.
Like I was like all that time, like it was just dots being, connected. Like we was always meant to be friends.
Wow.
So, yeah,
Wow.
393. That's just crazy.
Man. Um. Well, I want to say thank you again for doing this interview with me. Um, would you like me to just release the audio, or would you want me to just type it up?
Whichever one you want to do, I'm cussing on it, so.
I don't care. I don't care. I just say it's uncensored.
Oh, okay, well, cool. If you want to release the audio, you can.
Okay. Thank you. I keep saying your name. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to get somebody to edit this for me. Just edit it. Cut this part out. But thank you, Trena. And thank you for being part of Eyes Right. Thank you.
No problem, no problem. You're welcome. You don't have to edit it. It's fine. They know my name now.
Well, hey, let's traffic. let's traffic.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.